On our walks through life, we come across a basic idea: the value of both being alone and having company. When we want to go on short trips, the road of silence calls to us, letting us go on adventures with light steps. When the road ahead is long and hard, though, the pull of friendship makes us want to walk together with a common goal. But in the middle of all this, thought is a deep question: who is with us on our journey? The answer is very important because not all business is good. Sometimes being together can be hard. Being told of this important truth helps us remember that we come into this world alone, and will leave it alone to learn how to be alone is a big part of living. Good people know how to find comfort in their own company. The unity of being together can only be fully realized when we learn to value our alone time. So, you see, one thing that makes humans special is that we can just be without having to do anything. Being aware gives us the knowledge to act with purpose and understanding, which makes us different from animals that are only driven by nature. When a group of people gets together, though, the circumstances change and urges to act often increase. Groups come together when they have a common goal, or when people join together for a clearer reason. On the other hand, when we're in a crowd, the stream of desire can carry us away and block out our own thoughts. As people, we need to be able to sit still, think, and just be in order to reach our full potential. This is an individual project. Even when we come together as a group, each person of the group stays an unbreakable whole, joined in the fact that they are one. We are all one-of-a-kind works of art, made from the threads of our experiences, beliefs, and hopes. When we are by ourselves, these are the times when we paint the picture of our lives with bright colors that shape who we are. First, we need to understand what it means to be alone, which is a road of transformation that leads to awareness growth. The art of being alone may not make sense in a world full of links and exchanges. Still, it's when we're by ourselves that we start to learn more about ourselves. Being alone is not just being apart from other people. It's a holy relationship with oneself. It is a choice to disconnect from the noise of other people and dive deep into your own feelings and thoughts. In this place, the Sanctuary of Solitude, you can find the image that shows who you really are. In the comfort of silence, we find the knowledge to see the big picture of life more clearly. Because the world is so noisy, it's easy to lose sight of our real purpose and direction. However, when we are alone, the noise dies down, and we can hear the soft words of our soul. We can plant the seeds of self-reflection in the crucible of silence and care for them with patience and kindness. We grow a deep relationship with our true selves when we water the garden of our ideas and care for the roots of our feelings. In this way, the idea of being alone encourages us to look deeper into ourselves and find what makes us unique as people. There is no flight from truth when you are alone with yourself. Instead, it is a journey to the center of your being. To face the complexity and weaknesses that lie beneath the layers of masks and lies, one must choose to do so. We start to understand our events, feelings, and goals better as we go on this trip. When we understand this, we can dig deeper into our feelings and thoughts, which leads to deep insights. In the quiet of thinking about yourself, our minds become clearer, like a still lake mirroring the stars above. We start to see the patterns in our actions, the keys of our fears, and the hopes that fill our hearts. By looking inside ourselves, we can find the growth seeds that have been dormant. It's realizing that we are both the artist and the sculptor, the master of our own lives, and the clay that needs to be shaped. When we accept the process of self-improvement, we experience real change on this road. with kindness and patience. We take care of our thoughts like a garden, pulling out the weeds of self-doubt and feeding the flowers of self-love. When you are by yourself, this is when the symphony of personal growth is at its best. Like a butterfly coming out of its shell, we let go of the things that hold us back and spread our wings to fly to new horizons. In today's busy world, the thought of being alone can make people feel uncomfortable. We may look for comfort in the things that are going on around us because we want to be stimulated all the time and are afraid of facing our deepest thoughts. But why not find comfort in ourselves by being alone in the present moment and feeling every part of it? Being alone is brave because it forces us to face ourselves without any masks, without the safety net of social roles, and without the approval of others. It asks us to be honest about our weaknesses and strengths, our hopes and fears, and the feelings that affect how we see things. In this silence, we can once again find the knowledge that has been buried inside us. Being wise enough to know that we grow when we accept our flaws instead of trying to hide them. As we work to improve ourselves, it's important to remember that we are always changing and growing. We learned on this trip that it's not about trying to be perfect, but about finding and developing the divine spark that lives inside each of us. We can find our real potential by following this spark that is hidden by our training and social standards. That's the difference between being alone and being lonely. It's an act of kindness and love for yourself. When we're by ourselves, we become our own best friend, partner in crime, and cheerleader. We learn to be kind to ourselves, letting our mistakes go and enjoying our wins. It gives us the strength to face the monsters that live inside us, like our fears, doubts, and worries. Like dark clouds in the sky, these shadows block out the light of our true selves. But when we look at them with the light of awareness, we see that they are just illusions that will go away when we face our inner strength. When we embrace isolation, we realize how we are linked to everything else in the world. There is a lot of connection between our personal growth and the growth of the group. As we take care of our own selves, we add to the awareness of everyone else, which causes good things to happen in the world around us. The outside world is full of noise. So quiet is a holy stop, a time to connect with the universe. We can hear our own heartbeats, the words of our souls, and the sounds that connect us all in the stillness. We also have room to dream and picture a life that fits with what we really want. We let go of the limits that other people's demands put on us and open ourselves up to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. We know that we have the power to make our own future when we are in this holy place of creation. When we make a deep relationship with ourselves, we are more genuine and present when we are with other people. Self-awareness is important for building partnerships because it helps us be honest, understand each other, and accept each other. At first look, the idea of being alone might seem the opposite of wanting to be in a happy relationship. After all, connecting with other people is what makes us human. Yes, it is. We can make real relationships with other people when we take the time to be alone. When we work on our emotional intelligence, we learn to understand and care about our own and other people's feelings. When it comes to making real bonds with other people, emotional intelligence is the key. It helps us understand and care about their feelings. When we understand our feelings and wants, we can tell others about them in a clear and honest way. Being open and honest with each other makes it safe for trust and openness to grow. So the times we spend alone are like a break, a time to think, which makes the next time we connect with others stronger. Being alone gives us the focus to see which relationships are good for our minds and in line with our values. This is because being alone helps us see when a relationship might not be good for our growth and well-being. As we come to the end of this deep study, let us take a moment to think about the knowledge that has been revealed to us. No, being alone is not a sign of loneliness. Being alone is a choice to explore the depths of our being, to discover who we really are. It's about accepting who we are as unique people, learning to love ourselves, and being kind to others. As we go on this road of self-discovery, we become inspirations to those around us, sparking positive change in their lives. So enjoy the power of being alone as a holy journey to your deepest self to gain insight. When you love yourself, you can truly understand and love other people. Remember that being alone is what leads us to self-realization and the realization of how deeply all living things are linked. If this video spoke to you, dear friend, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Please share the video with people you care about who could use this message, and don't forget to leave a comment below to share your thoughts and experiences. Thanks for watching and being here with me. Take care, and I'll see you soon.